This is the year of AI. As I record this, 52% of Americans have already done their first AI search, and that's going to very quickly get to 90%. Very soon, AI searching is going to take over from Google searches. Google Maps will remain important for now, but AI is taking over from Google search, and ChatGPT very clearly is winning the AI war. Just like to search on the internet is to Google something, ChatGPT is becoming a verb. ChatGPT is really winning in AI, and your business needs to show up on the ChatGPT search results. Just like with Google, your website is the key to that, but with some important differences. When someone asks ChatGPT for a good attorney in their area, or a good roofer, or a good landscaper, or whatever, ChatGPT does not go to the Google search results to look for the answer. ChatGPT goes to Bing, which is Microsoft's competitor to Google search. Microsoft is a big investor in ChatGPT. Just this year, they invested $10 billion more dollars. They'd already put billions into it. So Microsoft is a big investor in ChatGPT, and ChatGPT runs, the entire thing runs on the Azure, which is the Microsoft cloud. And so what does that mean? Well, after years of ignoring Bing search results, Bing rankings are suddenly going to be more important than Google results. Now, I've always built my sites to rank well on both Google and Bing. I've dual optimized, and that's because although, yes, Google search is 8 times more volume than Bing, Bing customers are more affluent. They are richer on average. And so the people that use Bing to do their searching are just the kind of customers my clients want to reach. So I've always focused on both Bing and Google rankings. Now, suddenly everybody in my industry is realizing how important Bing results are because Bing is the search engine ChatGPT uses to answer our questions when we do an AI search. So if you want to show up, if your business needs to show up on the AI search results, you need to show up on Bing. So here's the question. What's the difference between what Google cares about in their rankings and what Bing cares about in its rankings? If you do a search right now for your keyword in your city in Bing, it will produce a different set of results than Google. What is the difference? Well, the real question, it turns out, isn't what matters more to Bing, it's what doesn't matter to Bing. You see, Google treats backlinks from other Google properties, namely Google Maps, as hyper important. So they don't just look at the website, they look at what other sites link to it. And if you have a good Google map listing, for instance, let's say you search for plumbers near me and you show up in the top 3, your website will almost certainly show up in the first page of the search results. Now, the near me can trick you if you're sitting in your office, but if you were to do a search by city name, like do plumbers in and the name of the city, if you're in the top 3 of the Google map results, and even if your website's not that good, to be honest with you, if you're in the top 3, you will show up on the first page of Google. Now, Bing obviously doesn't care about your Google map listing. And without that extra bump that comes from the backlinking from Google products, Bing results are much cleaner and much more dependent on the on-page SEO. It's how the site is coded, the website itself, its content, the length of the content, how relevant it is, meta tags, that's the hidden back end of the website. That's very much more important on Bing than it is on Google. The website video and the way that website video is tagged, the FAQs that you list at the bottom of your website, all of that stuff is much more important on your Bing results than it is in the Google rankings. So a Google map listing does nothing to improve your ChatGPT ranking, and the quality of your website's back-end coding is going to be every bit as important to your ChatGPT ranking as it is to your Bing ranking, because they're kind of the same thing. Bing feeds ChatGPT. So now Bing obviously doesn't care about Google Maps. They're competitors. Microsoft and Google are competitors. You may not have heard of it, but there is something called Bing Maps. I mean, you might not have ever used it. You might not even know it exists, but there is a Bing Maps, and most of the Bing Map listings are unclaimed, meaning that they are auto-generated by the system. Your business probably has a Bing Maps listing that you did not create and you may never have seen. You could go to maps.bing.com and you'll search yourself and you'll see, oh my goodness, I have a listing. I've never seen this before. And it'll tell you where it got it from. It says data from Chamber of Commerce or data from, it'll tell you where it auto-generated your listing from. Now, should you maybe have us claim that listing for you? Should you have us optimize your Bing listing? Absolutely. Customers aren't using it, but ChatGPT uses it. Now, how important Bing Maps is to the ChatGPT ranking is yet to be determined, but I can promise you it's more important than your Google Map listing is in deciding how you show up in AI search results. So again, as far as AI search is concerned, ChatGPT is Bing and Bing is Microsoft. So the ground is shifting away from Google onto Microsoft. And we basically have to play in all of those Microsoft fields, which right now is what? On-page SEO and Bing Maps. So as a business owner, as my client, what do you need to do right now? Well, you have two options. Number one, you do nothing. If you're happy with your results right now, if you've got all the clients you can handle, then just know that we are making constant adjustments to your website to optimize it to rank both on Google, which is still important, and on AI searches by making sure you're being optimized. So you don't have to do anything if you're happy with your current results. Now, if you want to grow your business more, then reach out to your project manager at least once a month. Have a conversation with them and just say, listen, I want to grow this thing. What can we do? Your PM has lots of tools. We are a Google search partner. We know Bing like anybody. I mean, our Bing results, often when we build a new website, it will rank front page on Bing within a few days, even though it might take a few weeks on Google. So, I mean, we're very strong on Bing. Your PM has lots of tools to grow your digital presence, both on Google and on AI. Making sure that you are ahead of the AI curve might be the most important thing you could do right now as a business owner. And so work side by side with us to make sure that customers can find you however they're searching. Thanks again for being a client. It is our great honor to help you grow your business.